What's up YouTube, Shadow Phoenix here, and today we're going to continue Yu-Gi-Oh videos, or Yu-Gi-Oh heroclix videos. It's been a little bit, I've just had a lot to do with work and school and various other things. I just haven't had a chance this week. So today, hopefully I can get this out to you. Let's get cracking. So the first thing we're going to look at, we're looking at Ritual and Fusion. The reason we're looking at them simultaneously is because they kind of work in the same way, but they're still different. They are still completely different, but they highly utilize the whole sideline rules. So what I've got is I've got a couple dudes here for various things. So the first we're going to look at is Ritual, only because of what I want to do with Ritual. So the first things first is Ritual. We're going to start with Relinquish because he was the first and only Ritual at the time until Series 2, in which now we only have 2 Rituals. But what they are is when Relinquished is on your sideline and at least 45 points of friendly characters have been KO'd, you may give a friendly character with the Maximilian Pegasus or Dark keyword a free action. When you do, KO that character and place Relinquished on his starting square starting click in a square that character occupied. So what that means is, let's go with Sangame. So let's say I have at least 45 points on my team that have been KO'd. Sangame, I'm pretty sure, has the Dark keyword. What I do is I take Sangame, pop him out, and then just place Relinquished right where Sangame used to be. And you can do this entirely as a free action, which is really good, because it'll allow you to still use Relinquished on that same turn. Now, some rituals are definitely, like the ritual of Magician of Black Chaos is definitely different. You need more characters, or you need more points KO'd. For Magician of Black Chaos, it reads, when Magician of Black Chaos is on your sideline and at least 90 points of friendly characters have been KO'd, you may give any friendly character with the Yugioh or Dark keyword a free action. When you do, KO that character and place Magician of Black Chaos on its starting click in a square that character occupied. Okay, so at that point we knew that there were going to be differences in the rituals. Now, have they done any more since Magician of Black Chaos? No, it's kind of upsetting because they're really good. Now, a key thing to state is I left out one particular line from Magician of Black Chaos, that is, a player may only use the ritual ability once per game. That is an update. Relinquished, they never updated the card for it, but it is an official update that, yes, it is now a ruling change that you can only do one ritual summon per game. So, if you want to ritual summon both of these, well, you can't. You basically either got to start with one or the other on your starting force. So I'm going to set aside Magician of Black Chaos because we're pretty much done with him. But I'm going to keep Relinquished for a minute because the next piece is Fusion. Now, Fusion is a little different. It still works off of the sideline, but what it says, and we're going to use good old Gate Guardian, who is the original powerhouse Fusion that everybody wanted. When a listed character is adjacent to other listed characters and hits an opposing character after actions resolve, it may be given a free action to replace these characters with Gate Guardian from your sideline. When Gate Guardian enters the game in this way, it starts the same number of clicks from its starting line as the character given the action and modifies its combat values by +1. This trait is active even when this character is not on the map. So there is a bit of confusion on Fusion. Two major things is so like for Gate Guardian, you need Sangha of the Thunder, Suijin, and Kazijin. Sangha is given the action that attacks, that allows you to make Gate Guardian. Now, a lot of people have been asking, do we transfer all the action tokens to Gate Guardian, or just however many like Sangha had, because he's the one who made the attack? The correct answer to that is yes. 1 second. Technically, yes. what you would do is you would give Song of the Thunder the action, the attack action, which would allow that as long as it hits, you get to make Gate Guardian. So what that'll do is any number of action tokens that Song of the Thunder had will be given to Gate Guardian. Now, as for the +1 thing, because like in the scenario rules you can just respawn, does that mean that he'll get the +1 if you just spawn him in from your sideline if these 3 are KO'd? No. No. You do have to fuse to get the additive. You have to do it. Now, the other thing is, because there are a couple fusions where we have, like, for example, the Black Skull Dragon as of Series 3. I don't have a Black Skull Dragon. There he is. But I do have, at the very least, I do have a Summon Skull and a Red Eyes Black Dragon. I don't have the Chase Red Eyes. I only have, at the time of this recording, I only have the Battle of the Millennium Red Eyes Black Dragon. Now, I do know for a fact that these 2 points added up, the Super Summon Skull and the LE Red Eyes Black Dragon, do not add up to the point value or exceed the point value of Black Skull Dragon. With that being said, the same example here can be said with Gate Guardian. So like Song of the Thunder has 2 point values. He's got 230 and 100. So if you move him over to 100, okay. Same thing with Kazijin. He's got 2 point values, 150 and 100. Put him down. And then you have 95 points in Suijin. That makes 295. Now, Gate Guardian is 300 points. The rule about the sideline is you can bring stuff in from your sideline as long as the rules are met. But you cannot exceed the starting point value of what you're currently playing. So, because this is 290, because the 3 are 295, and Gate Guardian is 300, you can't just run, oh, well, it's a 300-point tournament, but I'm only using 295. I'm going to bring in the 300-point Gate Guardian and get that. That's not how that works. You have to equal out the point value of Gate Guardian for the fusion to work. So like I was saying about Black Skull Dragon, in order to use the fusion on Black Skull Dragon, you need the Chase Red Eyes Black Dragon to do it. Another great example is like Relinquished and Thousand Eyes Idol. They add up to 150. But Thousand Eyes Restrict is only 113. So on and so forth. So, if off the top of my head, if my math is correct, there's only one fusion you can make whose points equal out. And that would be the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, the Chase one. You use Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, you use 2 LE Blue Eyes White Dragons from Battle of the Millennium at their 100 point values, and then the 150 starter set Blue Eyes White Dragon. That makes 350 points, which will allow you to even out to just place him in with the extra +1s. So that's Fusion and Ritual. The only other thing really about Fusion to say is it's tricky because all 3 have to be adjacent to each other at the time of the attack. If they're not, you don't get it. It's definitely the trickiest thing to get off. It definitely works like with the merge and split. So again, like Song of the Thunder makes your fusion. Song of the Thunder is going to make your Gate Guardian fusion. Gate Guardian will inherit all the action tokens of Song of the Thunder and won't be able to make the attack for the turn. Or make an unattack for the turn. Because technically he's already been given that action. Unfortunately, I don't have all the fusions to kind of show off what they are. I think the only other one that's really worth mentioning is the Alligator Sword Dragon. He's definitely the crappiest fusion, but he's definitely the easiest to get. And the only thing really to mention here is he's also a Spell and Trap. So going back to the quick Spell and Trap rules is, what if you bring him in for fusion and he is KO'd, yes, you still do get the Spell and Trap bonus. So that when he's KO'd, you can be like, well, now I've got a Spell and Trap to use. Cool. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That's this video. Next video, we're going to finally take a look at the Millennium Stone, and there's a lot to cover there, so that might have to be a two-parter. We'll have to wait and see for now. So I'm Shadow Slayer Phoenix. Any questions, leave them down in the comments, because I know, again, I went over pretty quickly both of these, because there's not a lot to cover. So I said, put it in one video. But if there's any questions, definitely let me know. I'm really open to questions. Like, I've had so many people ask me questions that I play against that are using the Yugioh heroclix. It'd be like, oh, does this work in this way? Does this work in this way? And if you have any requests about, like, any video ideas, feel free. If there's any of the Yugioh heroclix you would like me to go over, definitely ask. If there's any abilities from Yugioh heroclix you want me to go over, again, just ask. I'm more than willing to do it. I am working on trying to get all the Yugioh heroclix. I'm definitely missing quite a few, but if I'm missing that character, I can definitely easily look it up, read it, go make sure I have everything down, and then give you the video for it. That's definitely not a problem. So it'd basically be like what I did with Slife for the Sky Dragon, go over with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So like, comment, subscribe. I'm Shadow Slayer Phoenix. See you guys later.